What's up, folks? David Soto Jr. here, and Rusty. And shut this shit off. I just got out of the gym. I'm super fresh and super clean. It's time to go to the office, get some work done. So, yesterday was an interesting day. I've had some interesting days. Monday, packed full of accomplishments. Yesterday, packed full of accomplishments and opportunity and interesting encounters. I talked to 2 homeless people yesterday. They're really... So, there's a lady outside the pet store. I had to get some stuff for numbnuts back there. Some new treats. And she asked me for a couple dollars. And I'm like, not today. That's my answer for people who ask me for money. Not today. Sometimes I give money. Not very often, though. I first started saying it in Spanish in Mexico. Not today. Hoy no. So I said not today, and I walked on. And with my new pet things, I'm organizing, and I'm in my van. And I hear her asking more people for money. Yeah, you got a couple dollars I can spare? And having a memory, a flashback. And then people used to ask for a quarter. Now they're asking for a couple dollars. So I sit there, I see people give her money, and she's like, thank you. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm just curious. I'm confused about this whole homeless situation. About these, what do you want to call them, beggars or panhandlers or whatever. Just trying to figure this shit out. I literally didn't have $1 on me. But while I was in my van, I scooped up 4 quarters and took it over to her and said, hey, I want to ask you a question. I'm not gonna, I promise you, I'm not gonna be mean. I'm not being mean. I'm not judging you. I am just curious. And she's like, yeah. And I said, why do you do this? And she says, I didn't choose to be homeless. I didn't, and I'm like, whoa, no. I think everything in life you do in life is a choice, but I didn't want to. That's not what my question was, and I didn't debate her. I didn't want to debate her on anything. I wanted to know. I said, why do you choose to beg for money instead of work? And she's like, I can't get a job. I don't even have an ID. And I can't get an ID because I don't have an address. And I don't have the $11.50 it costs to get an ID. And who's gonna hire me? Look at me. I've been living this way for 4 years. I haven't had a shower since August. And that immediately, I was intrigued. Immediately, I was not judging. Immediately, I was like, holy shit, I didn't realize that. I didn't know this. I didn't think about these things. I mean, yeah, maybe it could be excused. Maybe she could get some fucking cash jobs. I don't know. Maybe for a man it's easier to do, like, pick up trash or do some handyman work. But regardless, I was like, it makes sense. She said she didn't know where to start. I don't know where to start to go back to being normal. And I was like, what did you do before? She was like, I was everything. I was secretary. She goes, I worked at that Massage Envy. She pointed across the street. She She used to work at that massage with me. So I don't know. She started crying. You know, some people choose to be homeless, and they're cool with it. That's how they want to be. Obviously, she is not happy with it because she got upset. Look how dirty this window is. She got upset, and you know, she got down. Her husband left her, I think, and then she lost her job. Probably, look at that. Probably, oh, she had a mental breakdown. All of this stuff is like, I feel like I am like one step away from, like, that's not too far from me, from happening to me or happening to like any of us. Like, we could all have a fucking mental breakdown. We could all lose our job. I mean, how many of us are one paycheck away from being pretty close to being homeless, you know? So that was kind of a cool experience. And two things I have problems with that I shouldn't have problems with is approaching attractive girls and like asking them out, and asking to take pictures of people, asking to take people's pictures. I'm a goddamn photographer, and I should have asked her if I could take her picture, because it would have been great. It would have been a great picture, but I didn't. So that was a super fucking cool experience. I asked her about fucking drug use, and she's like, yeah, I do fucking drugs. And she's like, at the end of the day of fucking begging for money and trying to fucking survive, getting high is the best part of it. So I don't know. That's pretty fucking honest. You tell me. You ask me. You tell me it's honest too. The other thing, later that day, I ran across a guy that I met at a coffee shop like the second day I was in Boulder. And I've seen this cat around town. He said he's been on the road. He's a traveler, right? He's just been traveling on the road for 6 years. It's him and his bicycle and his little itty bitty dog that rides in a basket in the front. And this dude has been, I've seen him around town. He says he travels the whole country, but I've seen him around town ever since I got in town, which has been almost 3 months. Looky there. And I ran into him. I ran into him yesterday at the park, and I'm like, what's up, dude? Hey, what's going on? And start talking to this cat again. Where's all the free parking at? And this dude's super cool. He's been talking about how he had some work lined up that he got kind of screwed over with, and he's I got distracted. He's about to leave Boulder himself. He's gonna head south, doing work on his bicycle. And he told me that for the first time in 6 years that he's been on the road, he tried panhandling. He made a sign, and the sign said, traveling, broke, and hungry. And he posted out somewhere and held a sign up, and he said he was making $15 an hour. He went from zero money, he said, from having 6 cents to having like $50. And I was like people were giving him money, and he's got a super, like, little cute dog that probably, he even admits that probably helps him, his cause. But man, they $15 to $20 an hour with holding a sign. It's not bad. I might even try that shit. I'm just kidding. Alright, well, I'm going to keep looking for a parking spot. I'm just going to say that it was a super cool experience to talk to both of these people yesterday. And luckily for me, I have steady income. I mean, I live in a van, but I have steady income. I don't have to beg for money. I'm not destitute or broke. And even if I lost a significant amount of my income, I probably would still be okay. I would probably still be okay. Oh, Jiminy fucking Christmas. Alright, people, I gotta find a parking spot. Peace out.